that was the story that came to mind for Vanessa on her 16th birthday. Toastmasters, guests, honored aficionados. Tonight I share a story with you about a young lady, 16 years old, who just knew on her 16th birthday she was ready. Now she could wear makeup. Now she could go on dates. And now she could actually stay out past 10. She felt like she had arrived. So she looked in the mirror, she hurried, she fixed her hair just to make sure she looked as beautiful as she felt. And she felt beautiful. She took the tiara her mom had bought her. She put it on her head and she knew, 16, I have arrived. Whatever the question, she was sure she had the answer. Whatever the problem, she was sure she had the solution. As we all know, 16-year-olds. For her, when she left home, she hurried to school. She knew balloons would be waiting, and gifts and hugs, and sure enough, all of the above. But en route to school, she very lovingly and very purposefully walked, and lo and behold, there was Big John. Big John is dirty. He doesn't have a home. He's got a hole in his shoe. She just had to say it. Big John stinks. So, today is her birthday. She crosses the street. It's my birthday. She crosses the street and proceeds to school. In the back of her head, she starts hearing this rhyme. 2, 4, 6, 8, it's those sheltered children all in the middle of the street, jumping rope. Today's my birthday. I got on my birthday outfit. So again, she crosses the street. This places her right next to a very beautiful river. And lackadaisically, she looks out and she says, it's my birthday. Out of nowhere, she hears a voice in the back of her head. What would you like for your birthday? What would you like for your birthday? She thought intently, like 16-year-olds often do. She thought about Big John. She thought about the kids in the shelter. And she just decided to change the world. She got to school, had a fabulous day. Uneventful as far as any mishaps occurred. So when she got home and got more presents, she was still delighted. She curled up in bed that night, totally satisfied, under her beautiful canopy, and just knew that beautiful dreams awaited her. To her dismay, the exact opposite. She found herself shackled to this very large, cumbersome object. Didn't have a particular shape, but she could not get away from it. She realized, I'm very hot and very thirsty, and realized there's water. She can't reach it. And she's pulling this object chained to her wrist, just trying to get a glimpse of a sip of water. Lo and behold, it budges a little. And she gets to peek over. Yes, there's water in there, but it's not very clean. Her mind thinks, at least it's wet. And she tugs some more, and she tugs some more. It moves. She gets a little closer. Actually, something in the water, but at least it'll be cool. She thinks, I've got to get a sip of water. And she, with one final tug, she pulls, and she gets there with no thought whatsoever. She scoops in and she gets a sip of water. With that cool sip going down her throat, she thinks, with that swallow of water, she wakes up in her canopy bed, and the first words out of her mouth were, thank God. It was only a dream. Thank God it was only a dream. She jumped in her clothes, she combed her hair hurriedly. She hurried on to school. There's Big John. She's so happy it was a dream. She's got 50 cents in her pocket. Big John, I got 50 cents. Big John says, keep it for lunch. Be blessed. She hurries on to school. As she's going by the shelter where the kids are usually blocking the way, there's no one blocking because one of the students has actually thrown down the rope and says, I quit. She picks up the rope and she starts to turn. It's not long before she realizes she better hurry on to school. Of course, she walks by the river. As an afterthought, she thinks aloud almost, I asked you to change the world, but you didn't. Almost audibly, she hears the voice say, you are changed. You woke up today and the first words on your lips were, thank God. You saw someone was in need and you offered a part of what you had. You shared your joy with someone else who had none of their own. The voice went on to say, you changed the world, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. Nothing had changed except you, but oh, what a change.